What's up, guys? Wolfcrier here with another basic Path of Exile introduction. This video will be an ultra basic introduction to the currency in Path of Exile. PoE does not utilize a currency system based off of gold or platinum, etc. Instead, trading is done using certain items that are known as currency in the game. Now, normally, your basic stash tabs would look like this. I myself much prefer the currency tab available through the real money item store in the game. This stash tab automatically organizes your currency and even has a space to put whatever piece of gear, gem, flask, or map that you are augmenting with the currency. All of this game's currencies can augment different items in different ways. The first two pieces of currency that you have are not really used in trading at all. But they are pretty useful, and they are your Scroll of Wisdom and your Portal Scroll. The Scroll of Wisdom allows you to identify all of your unidentified items, and the Portal Scroll allows you to return to the town for the current act that you are in. Like I said, these two are not usually used in the act of trading. The next batch of currencies all allow you to increase the quality of certain items. The blacksmith's whetstone allows you to increase the quality of weapons, resulting in a higher base damage for the weapon. The armorer's scrap does similar for pieces of armor, granting you higher armor or higher evasion or higher energy shield based off the type of armor augmented. Glassblower's baubles allow you to increase the quality of flasks, which will increase the amount of health or mana received during the flask's use. Gem Cutter's prisms increase the quality of your skill gems, resulting in higher damage, defense, or utility based on which gem is augmented. Last of the quality currencies is the Cartographer's Chisel, which allows you to increase the quality of maps. Maps are the end game of Path of Exile, sort of similar to GRs for Diablo 3. By increasing the quality, you increase drop rates inside the map. The rest of the currency is also used to augment gear, flasks, maps, and strongboxes found in the world. We will begin with these three here, as they all will affect the socket portion of your gear. The jeweler's orb is used to re-roll the number of sockets a piece of gear has. Chess pieces and two-handed weapons can have a maximum of 6 sockets, while the rest of your armor can have 4, and one-handed weapons can have 3. The orb of fusing can re-roll the links between your sockets. Linked sockets allow you to link your main skill to support skill gems that can increase the damage or effectiveness of that main skill. The more links, the more support gems that can be connected. Some of the most coveted pieces of gear are 5 or 6 linked items, which are necessary to properly round out your builds. The chromatic orbs re-roll the colors of the sockets. These are useful in getting the proper socket colors to match your main skill gem with your desired support gems. Now, on to the rest. First, we have your Orb of Transmutation. This will take a normal quality item like this ring and turn it into a blue magic item, granting it another stat, or in some cases, 2. Then we have the Orb of Augmentation, allowing you to add 1 more stat to a blue magic item. You can only have up to 2 random stats plus 1 implicit stat. The implicit stat on this ring is plus to fire resistance because it is a ruby ring. So it will always have fire resistance and can only have 2 other random stats. Then we have our Orb of Alteration, allowing you to re-roll the magic item with new random stats. Remember, the fire resistance on this ring will stay. Only the random stats will be re-rolled. Next, we have the Orb of Chance. This will allow you to turn a normal item into one of random rarity. It can become a magic blue item or a rare yellow item, and there is even a small chance of rolling a unique with certain pieces of gear. Regal Orbs will allow you to upgrade a magic item to a yellow rare item. Then we have our Orb of Alchemy, which allows you to turn a normal item into a rare item. Then we have the Blessed Orb, which will re-roll the numeric value of the implicit stat on an item. Remember that the implicit stat on this ring is fire resistance. So this Blessed Orb will re-roll the numeric value of the ring's fire resistance only. One currency I do not currently have is the Divine Orb, which will re-roll the numerical values of all random stats on a piece of gear. Next, we have the Chaos Orb. Chaos Orbs are pretty much the standard currency, meaning the rest of the currencies are pretty much based off the Chaos Orb's value. Chaos Orbs will allow you to randomly re-roll rare items with different stats. These can be especially useful when you're trying to get the right stats on your 5 or 6 linked piece of gear. The Exalted Orb is the most expensive, well, perhaps with the exception of the Mirror, which would be here, but I have never seen one, ever. A mirror would allow you to duplicate any item. So if you had a really, really awesome item, you could duplicate it and then sell one and keep one. Exalts or Exalted Orbs are usually worth somewhere around 30 chaos, depending on the timing of the league. Leagues are similar to seasons in Diablo. Exalts can be used to add a new random property to a rare item, although I personally would never use one for that purpose and would rather use it for trading. Then we have Val Orbs. These allow you to corrupt an item. When you corrupt an item, you modify it unpredictably, usually resulting in a useless piece of gear, but you can occasionally make something truly epic. These can be used on gems to obtain some of the best gems in the game. Next, we have the Orb of Scouring, allowing you to turn any item into one of normal quality, removing all stats, with the exception of any implicit stats that belong to that item. Last but not least, we have the Orb of Regret. These are very useful as they allow you to take back a skill point from the enormous skill tree, allowing you to fix mistakes or change your build if you gain enough of them. So, there you guys have my ultra basic guide to the currency in Path of Exile. Please let me know in the comments below what you thought of this video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more Path of Exile and Diablo 3 content. Thank you guys very much for checking out this video. Peace.